Alrighty, I am about ready to get funky with my RIT dies. As you can see, I have pulled out kind of an assortment of dies. I've not used these in a little while. And some people are probably going to think that what I'm about ready to do is going to be a little crazy. Okay, so here's what's up. Years ago, I made a whole bunch of wedding things for one of our bands. In fact, it was one of our gimmicks. Our band was called Mail Order Bride, M-A-L-E. And so one of the details was that at least once a show, one of the guys in the band ended up being the bride, and it was a ton of fun. So here's a veil. You can see it's got tooling, it's got lace, it's on a really simple headband. Lots and lots and lots of train effect here. I've actually had these puppies up on Craigslist so many times and they're not selling. And well, we're getting the band back together and I've got a ton of ideas. And so rather than start from fresh, I thought I would deconstruct what I had made before, and I'm going to do some really crazy things. So I'm showing you what I've got here. This is a beautiful veil and tons of fun. I actually started doing this for my own wedding. I made my own veil, I made my own flowers, I did everything. This one's beautiful. Look at all the appliques on here. This headband, sweet, sweet, sweet. It's got some pretty fun tooling on the back. And then there's the drop train. So it's kind of cool. Okay, this has been in storage for a while. Whoops, this has been in storage for a while, but I had a ton of fun making this hat. That was a hat I bought at, I don't know, Goodwill or a thrift store a long time ago, just a sun hat. And then I had a ton of fun putting all that lace on. So I put this outside lace on. In fact, I still have a little bit of this left. I might deconstruct this too and then turn this hat into something else. These are the roses. I've only made one wedding dress. It was not mine. It was for a young lady that I was helping. So I learned how to make these roses, and then what do you call this? Kind of like a bustle on the back. Okay, so not sure what I'm going to do with the hat yet. I'm probably not going to mess with it today, but that was a lot of fun. It got smushed, but it'll wear fine. What else do we have in the goodie box? Oh, these were cool. Okay, so parts and pieces, right? I have been looking at these. These are parts of sleeves, and I just love the applique version of it. The poofiness of it, not quite my style. I'm big hair and I love the 80s, but that's a little too 80s for right now. So I've got some pretty cool ideas of what I'm going to do with this. I'm not going to tell you. I will show you later. This is the opposite sleeve. Again, I love, love, love the pearls and the lace. What do they say about rock and roll? A little bit of leather, a little bit of lace. These are great. These were meant for a sleeveless dress. So it's got the elastic and all the beautiful lace and the accessories and all the buttons down here. So that's going to get changed over today. What else do we have in here? Ah, yes. Okay, so this is a wedding dress that I had never opened this one up. This one I bought at a thrift store. I'd never fully opened this one up. This is a Jessica McClintock dress, way too big for me, but I've got some ideas of what I'm going to do. I'm going to deconstruct this puppy. Again, I'm not going to do this one today, not even going to tell you what I'm going to do with it. I've been thinking about ideas, but I love this bodice. I love the front, the back. And there's some pretty cool things that we'll do. There's some other things that I'm going to do with the underlining. So it looks like we've got here, this might be synthetic, probably not actual silk. And then this is our tooling. So I already know that some of the things that you do with the tooling or with some of this finer sheer fabric, it does not dye well. I have to be mindful of that. Bear with me here. This here was actually one of the first dresses we used. First time I worked on this one, it was a day dress, kind of like a cocktail dress. This was one of the dresses that the guys used. It's been in storage, so it's a sleeveless. I put clear straps on it so the guys could wear it. It's a fun little, 2-layer. I wanted something kind of easy so that during the time of when we were gigging, the guys could have their guitars strapped up and I could turn around and put this on. And what I actually did is I opened up the back, and you'll see here, I did this all via Velcro. That way I could pull this out and I could stand in front of the guys, hide what we were doing. I could slip this on up underneath their guitar. I could reach around and I could put up the back just through the Velcro. So it was a lot of fun. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. That's a project for later. And what else do we have in here? Oh, yes. These were kind of fun. Okay, so this is my other missing sleeve. And then I even made our dollar purse. So what I did with this is that made this little purse. It was all just simple hand done. This was some leftover material. Actually, the brocade was leftover material from a wedding dress that I did make for a friend. On the inside is silk. It was from, again, leftovers that I made for her. Had some nice elegant cording, and then these beautiful crystal beads. I don't want to deconstruct this purse. We'll figure out a way to use this later. It's not something that I would actually use for my day-to-day, but what I would do is when the guys were dressed up as the bride, they'd have this dress on, and then I'd hang the dollar purse on their guitar so that they would have to go out and dance with the ladies and earn their tips. So, so I'm about ready to have some fun with at least some of the accessories today. I'm going to start out with the veils and those gloves, and I will see you on the flip side.